I'll give you the rundown. Me and Lil Vibe went to the movies. You know what I mean? Me and Lil Vibe went to the movies. Her friend came. Her friend came. Mind you, I didn't know until we planned the movies a whole week ahead, and I didn't know about her friend coming to the night of, or not the night of, but like the night before. So it's like I didn't even realize her friend was going until I seen her because I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention to her messages for real. I was just saying yeah, no, all that. I wasn't really reading them. So fast forward to the movies. You know me, I'm like, it's a little date or whatever. I'm trying to catch a vibe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do too much, but I'm trying to catch a vibe. And like the movie playing, and she was kind of like distant. It was like kind of distant because I don't know them for real. Like this is our first time going on out with her. I don't know them for real. So I go. We're in the movies. We watching a Scary movie vibe. That junk was horrible. But I go in the we in the movies. She distant. It's like this obviously ain't accurate, but this is like what the distance was like. Like hand to hand, this is what the difference was like. And it's like, bro, I'm like, ain't no way you finna have me in the movies. We supposed to be talking, you know what I'm saying, vibing. You know what I'm saying? Going on a little date or whatever, and you just sitting over there. You sitting closer to your friend, and you sitting closer to me. So like, what's going on? And it's like, you know me, I ain't on nothing crazy. I ain't on nothing crazy. So I text her. I text her, and I'm not. I've read the messages. I ain't really get to fully read everything. I just read the points that we was talking about. I text her. I'm like, what's going on? Like we distant. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really like this. Ain't what I came here for. I came here to, you know what I'm saying? Talk. You know what I'm saying? Talk, vibe, cuddle, whatever. And it's like it took. I told her that her friend kind of making it a little awkward. Or at least I think I told her. I'm pretty sure I told her her friend was making it a little awkward. So her friend go, I don't know where she went. I think she went to the bathroom. And that's my chance to like, for us to get close and actually like be talking and like make it look like we went to the movies to actually date. So or like so fast forward about like her friend come back and I texted her again. I'm like, cause I'm thinking in my head, I'm seeing how her body language is. I'm a type of nigga. I read the body language. So I I asked her. I'm like, is you did you only come to the movies to like talk? Or I said something along the lines of basically like, did she come to the movies to talk to me, or was this supposed to be something else? Or like, oh shoot, I'm probably gonna get an echo right here, but yeah, I asked her that. And matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the messages just to get a full. So I'm not lying to y'all or nothing like that. I'm not saying nothing that. Okay, so yeah, I said, why are you not talking or anything? I said, I mean, it's a movie, but we can still talk. And then from that point on, like it's about 30 minutes passed by since that message. We kind of talking or whatever, and I'm reading the body language. And I kind of felt that she kind of wanted to make a move on me. You know what I'm saying? I felt like she wanted to make a move. And I said, if you wanted to make a move, you can wait. If you wanted to make a move, you can. Like I'm not stopping you. I kind of sense you were thinking about something because I was reading the body language. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading the body language. She said, "Nah, my hand was just sweating, but trust it, I would. I just don't want to make the first move, like I said. Plus, she's right here. She referring to her friend. Her friend was right there, and that's why I said, like, basically, I was saying if she was not making the first move because her friend was right there, her friend could have left, or you could have told your friend to go to another seat. You know what I'm saying? On some fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was dead thinking about making the first move, but your friend was holding you back, I don't want your friend to hold you back. because you know what I'm saying, that's not doing good for any of us. Because you want to make the move, I don't mind you making the move. So it's like if you hold back, then in your mind you're gonna be like, dang, I should have made a move on him. You know, in my mind, I'm like, dang, bro, I should have. You know what I'm saying? What happened? So basically, I just got a FaceTime call by a little vibe I used to mess with, and it was about what happened, and I'm explaining what happened to y'all because I was on mute. I went unmute, but I put it back on mute because it was kind of a serious topic. So I said after all that, if you caught all that, I said, I mean, she could move or something. I don't know. Cause like I said, if she was trying to make a move, but her friend was like, in the way, then you know what I'm saying. You know me, I'm a real nigga. If she gonna make a move, sure, you gotta make a move. You know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna hold back. Anything stopping you from making a move, I don't want it to stop you. So I said her friend can move. I should have worded it better because it did kind of sound off, but at the same time, it was in the heat of the moment. It was in the heat of the battle. So I said I was just trying to figure out if he was looking for me to make a move because I've been seeing a sign. Because like I said, I read the body language. I've been seeing that she was looking at what was going on for something more than, you know what I'm saying? Like she wanted something to happen. That's why we went to the movies and all that. So she talking about some do it then. Like she put a lot. She put like three T's behind it and then like three T's behind N. Like she was overly wanting me to like make a move. And I was telling her that if, if I'm finna do that, then we gotta go away from your friend or move from your friend because obviously it's gonna be weird if her friend just sitting there watching us do whatever, make moves, whatever that may end up being. It's like that's gonna like that's gonna look weird. Her friend gonna look at us weird. That's gonna be weird. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to be around my friend while they doing that stuff. So you know what I'm saying? I told her that somebody gonna have to move. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna have to make something happen. She said, "Nah, that's trifling," which I can understand. But at the same time, if you wanted me to make a move, then either your friend was gonna have to stay and watch all that BS happen, which I know she wasn't gonna want to see it, or she was gonna have to move, or we was gonna have to move. And I'm like, I'm so confused right now. And I asked her, I'm like, cause I'm thinking the same thing I'm thinking now. You want me to make a move, like you want me to make a move, but you also you don't want to move away from your friends. So I asked her, you want me to make a move while your friends still there? And she said, yeah. She said, yeah. And at that point, nothing really happened for real. I'm gonna be honest, nothing really happened. The deepest it went was us holding hands, which let's be real, that ain't a move for real. But like, yeah, bro. Mind you, this junk happened months ago. I don't know how long it been. Probably been like a month. I'm trying to think. Did this happen before or after my surgery? I don't know. But this junk happened in the past. This junk passed months back, a month or two back, whatever, whatsoever. So they calling me a month of like after the fact, no, a month or two after the fact is crazy. It's crazy. In the middle of the reaction. I gotta edit now. I gotta edit this part of this wasn't even supposed to be a segment for the stream. Now I gotta edit it out. Like you know, wasting my time, bro. I thought that was one of my peoples calling me, my homegirls or whatever, bro. Not saying that like that, but you know what I mean. I thought that was one of my peoples calling me. You know what I'm saying? I see I see her name on there. I'm like, why you calling me for? We been that been dead. I promise you, the day after all that happened, all the movie theater stuff happened. I ain't gonna lie. I said I ain't trying to talk no more. I ain't trying to talk to you no more. Cause a lot of crazy and stuff happened. But I ain't gonna expose. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it because that'd be wrong of me to do for them. You know what I'm saying? Cause it ain't got nothing to do with me. It got to do with her and her friend. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Forget it. I'm gonna say it, bro. I'm gonna say it though. I'm gonna say it, bro. So after the movie's done over with, the movie was trash. It flew by like this. It was so trash. It was like we wouldn't. It wasn't even like I was watching it, but it's like it wasn't really nothing happening for real. It's one of the movies where it's just a bunch of random stuff happening until the end. So we get to the end of the movie, right? We dipping. It's time to leave. It's time to leave. But her ride not here. They ride not here. So I had to fall back and tell, cause I had my mom driving me, cause I ain't had my car yet. So I'm telling my mom, like, well, I ain't even call her yet. I had to fall back from calling her, so we can find something to do until they ride. You know what I'm saying? Get here or whatever they do. So we just sitting outside. Mind you, it's raining. We sitting outside. We trying to figure out what's the moves. So me and the girl, we decided to go over across the street to this little food spot and just sit and chill until our rides get here. Her friend gonna fall back and say that she gonna call her grandma to come pick her up. So we walk over there. We walk over to the little food spot, just sitting. It's like a little outside patio. It's got a thing over it covering, the rain. We sitting on the patio, and we just sitting and chilling. And her friend still at the outside the movie theater waiting on her ride, her grandma to get here. So fast forward about 5 minutes, probably not even 5 minutes, probably like 3 minutes. Fast forward 3 minutes, bro. Fast forward 3 minutes. Her friend, her or she see that her friend trying to get in the car with a stranger, and it was a dude too. Mind you, we all underage. I'm 17. They 17. We all underage, and she was trying to get in the whip. She was trying to catch a ride from an old nigga, an old man, an old man. I don't know how old the nigga was. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot. But she was trying to catch a ride with an old man. She was trying to catch a ride with a bunch of people before then, but obviously it didn't happen. So I'm pretty sure she get in the car with the old dude, and her friend, being her friend, she walk over there. I'm talking about like stomping, walking, walk over there to get her out the car because she just going in the car with a random old dude. You don't know what can happen. She can get kidnapped. That's a trap to get kidnapped right there. So she go over there to the old dude, and I'm talking about she clocked that nigga T and everything, boy. She was on that nigga tail. I ain't gonna lie. And rightfully so, because why you just voluntarily picking up a 17-year-old girl, bro? Why you just voluntarily picking up a 17-year-old girl? Now, mind you, the friend was kind of a little nuts for getting in the car with an old dude, knowing how the world is nowadays. But yeah, so her friend go over there, or the girl go over there, get her friend out the car, cuss out. I'm pretty sure she cussed out the old dude, and then they walk back over here. Fast forward a couple minutes go by, all our rides came. They picked us up. We gone. Well, my ride came, her ride came, all the rides came, picked us up, or picked them up, picked me up. It's over. I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, bro, I am not finna talk to this girl. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not finna talk to this shawty. They got too much going on. She done invited her friend. I didn't even know her friend was coming. I ain't gonna lie, because I wasn't paying attention to the text messages the night before. I'm sitting in the car. I'm talking to my mom about it. I'm like, yeah, it's done so. I ain't even finna keep going with this shawty, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's done so. Because that's like, all that crazy stuff happened over a simple movie theater date? Yeah, no. I ain't even finna. It wasn't even supposed to be her and her friend and me. It was supposed to be just me and her. But you know what? I said, I text her. I'm like, I got too much going on. And mind you, this is the time that I started the streaming stuff up. So it's like I already had an excuse right then and there. I said I got too much going on. I ain't even gonna be able to talk for real because I ain't even gonna give you the time.